That's where today's workout comes in with fitness expert and regular PTL contributor, Aubrey Warwick. So good to have you here talking about some great stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love this workout. This is more like exercising your mental and emotional muscle today.
And I think it's so important to even talk about, because I think that for a lot of people, whether you're a working parent, a stay-at-home parent, if your kids are grown, we don't take that time for us.
We don't take the time, and actually, when you really think about it, were we ever taught to take the time? We're taught to brush our teeth, how to tie our shoes, how to get dressed, and then we aren't really putting that as a habitual routine into our day.
Right.
So I find this a lot working with my clients, and that this is such a value to be your own Valentine this season.
I love that idea. Okay, so one of your first tips is to practice optimism.
Oh yes, doesn't that sound so easy?
It does.
Yes, but here's a great way to practice optimism is through the power of audible affirmations. So an affirmation is a statement. It can either be positive or negative.
Okay.
And we've done this before, like, well, I can't do that because I'm not good enough, smart enough, thin enough, strong enough. And we continue this cycle, this snowball of negative energy. And that's an affirmation, and it's very powerful, and that's what you identify as. So if we can start to reroute our thinking, and there's devices now that help you do that, other than just snapping your fingers and saying stop, right? But the audible affirmation, something very simple that I encourage all my clients to do, that I practice myself, is saying, I love myself as myself. Because that way, you know, you're never chasing this rainbow that you might not achieve. You're happy with where you are right now. So the audible affirmations is number one.
It sounds like a good place to start.
It is a great place to start. It is.
Okay, so focus on flexibility. I know as we get older, it kind of goes away, doesn't
and we've done so much flexibility physically on this show together before, but I want to focus on flexibility in your day. So building in time for detours, and actually here's a very valuable tip I want to share. Shorten your to-do list to only 3 items, Heather, 3 items. So that when you do this...
Can you tell my boss that?
Okay. Well, hear me out. There is a rolling list that you can have, but your top 3 is like, you know you're going to get those done. So that way that you can take the pressure literally off of your heart and take that anxiety. On the other side of anxiety is momentum and motivation. So in order to complement that physically, I want to show you a little exercise that you can do right in that awesome outfit of yours. So this is just a swan dive. You're going to take a deep breath, inhale with your arms up, and then on an exhale, just press them down. Now, if we were sitting in a chair, this would be like ideal. So we're going to keep doing this. But this is probably one of the best things that you can do through your day to sync your breath and to get more oxygenated blood through your body. So this is creating
too.
It is. That's what. Yes, very much so. So the next one is one of my heart-centered breathing, and this is such a different style of breathing. So we're going to do this. I'm going to have you put your left hand on your heart.
Right. And you know what's funny is it's on my pin, on my American Heart Association.
Go Red for Women. Yes. Now with this, I want you to feel your heartbeat, and everybody at home, try this with us. Have you ever given thought to this, that your heart has been beating since the day you've been born? It's not taking a break.
Yeah.
So that if you, it's kind of an interesting thought. So if you can close your eyes and visualize your breath going into the center, this is the mental emotional component of loving your body, loving your life, and giving gratitude for your heart. If this is Heart Disease Awareness Month, then this is a very simple exercise that we can practice. So taking the breath in through the nose, but visualizing it going into the heart, and then exhaling, releasing the breath. Okay, so very Zen moment.
Connecting with yourself.
Yes.
Okay, and then we also want to strengthen our social network.
Social network, that's an easy one. So we're social creatures. My studio is all about that. I call it my fitness family, and I also think it's like my therapy a little bit. So that's a big one. But the last one, if we still have time for it, is my favorite, and it's create a daily personal ritual.
Okay.
And that would be like enjoying your favorite cup of organic coffee, not on the go, not running and driving and enjoying it, but slowly sipping it 2 feet on the floor, enjoying it like you were having a wine tasting experience even. So, and I do that with a lot of elements of my day, but this is such an easy one to practice.
So make sure, even if you can find those 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Set that aside for you.
Set it aside, and you can find it. You can do it. If there's a will, there's a way.
I love that. Sometimes I find those moments in the car while the kids are sleeping, and I just enjoy my coffee and peace and quiet.
I'm glad that's your ritual.
Doesn't happen every every day.
Oh, yes. Well, you got it in there somehow. Yes.
Thank you so much. Some really great stuff to think about. Aubrey Warwick of Fitness Envy in Greensburg. Come meet her in person at the Love Your Body, Love Your Life benefit for strong women, strong girls. That's Saturday, February 23rd in Shadyside. You can look for the full details at kdka.com/PTL.